Alright. We are back. We're a little more. Not sure how much, because I'm actually kind of tired, but trying to fix my schedule because once everything gets set up, working, I'll be 2 to 11. So let's continue from where we left off earlier. Hold on. Keep this on fan because I don't want the AC on right now. Alright, let's explore the Claviger's house.
Oh, gods. They've looted the place.
Well, that didn't take long.
Get back here.
Really? Looting the Claviger's house? And the Atirans do nothing to help? Is it true what they say? That the Inquisitor is some kind of monster?
You are a freaking useless man.
After them!
How many times do I have to press it?
Nice job, everyone.
Cooked rabbit. Wow, wow, wow. No, that's... Ooh. Fire and ice working together.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here. Cozy.
Third entry. Where's the first entry, though? Final entry. Okay.
Envoy, over there. Looks like a note.
Land, faith, and customs. I read this. Lavager's Journal secret page. Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the adherents. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. Cannot openly support them, but I have my ways. Down a chain of clerks and agents I have passed the key to our cistern, the doors in the Temple of Andra. A fitting sanctuary. May they use this hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
You knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea about this? Sounds like he wasn't fond of the adherents either. He wrote that the cistern is below the Temple of Ondra.
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right, after you.
Let's see something. See if that works. I don't know. Alright, but I want to find all these, that's third. Second.
once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber pot. Aiming through the best parties.
First entry, Claviger's journal. First entry, Ader has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town, keeping an eye on these developments. So he didn't like it from the very beginning. So what we got over here? That's right, it's the way outside. Claviger's journal, second entry. Ambassador Hilgard promises that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the living lands. But Inquisitor Ludwin, she wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guest. Some days I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Third. According to Hilgard, it's in our best interest to force the Animancer out of Paradise. Soul science offends the gods, and so forth. He promises security, stability, and law in exchange for this boon. When I visited the Animancers, I found them already packing equipment into wagons bound for Fior Massaverno. I wonder what they know that I don't. These noble rats who flee a sinking ship. Alright, Claviger's journal, final entry. There is a foulness in the wind blowing past the strangle route. Hilgard wants to assemble a small party to investigate. I have no particular reason to doubt his motives, though it is strange how many of our party will be adherents. Would you look at this? Alright. I rarely use the shield anyway, so... this might be okay going dual
Shame a
wield.
perfectly good house has to sit around empty.
It's true. Alright, let's see. This is a two-handed, yeah, uh-huh. Keep you just in case. These are more or less useless. Alright, let's see. This is resolve, and this is restore 50% of your maximum health when reviving. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, let's get to the cistern. Really? Oh my god. Alright. Now... That's what that was for. Now let's reclimb back up there. Oh wow, really? Interesting. Say, don't tell me...
ruins! Why assault our ancient polluted ruins? You could have just walked around that wall. Someone help! The god likes the maniac!
That's the Elven Queen of Adir, I think. They wasted no time putting that up when they got here.
What's the point of going up here?
See that worn spot? Hunters pet the wolf's head for good luck.
Oh wow, right there in my face.
I don't like how cozy the Clavager's gotten with the adherents. That High Inquisitor, especially.
The Huana warship Andra as Ngati. My sergeant fainted the first time she saw their statues. Militia headquarters. Stay on their good side, and we won't have to go in.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bell. Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Transcript of a sermon. Ondra and Gati, Lady of Lament, Mother, when you called so many godlike back to their divine source, many were spared, passed over. Why say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in your honor? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals deprived of your love? Or are we to await the day when we, too, are called home? When I stood at the pinnacle of Ukaizo, I felt closer to the gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. Tekahu, Master Watershaper. Excuse me.
Welcome to the temple.
Sea and her love, traditional Andrite hymn. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her grief that day sleep in her bosom still.
Can't go in there. Seize him.
Letter for Egwolf. The envoy is hunting us. Lay low and cause no trouble. Others might try and finish what I started, but it is vital that you protect our base of operations. I'll remain in the cistern until the city quiets. Keep the door locked, and may the gods smile upon you, Egwolf.
Glad that's over.
Smuggler report. A woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city today. The goddamn Maderan envoy lent their aid to the laughably incompetent guard that was tasked with the inspection. If not for help from the godlike, I'm sure that our contact would have made it into the city just fine. She was hauled away to some cell or another. I just hope that whatever fate awaits her isn't too harsh. Yeah, well, brought this on yourselves.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
So we're probably going to come back that way.
They don't look friendly.
Where'd that come from? Look who it is!
Good one! The weapon's not doing the job. You need better armor. Watch the left.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Like, who would set them up? Eagwolf's Log 1. This page looks like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I am damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers, where even the gods cannot find the evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Isekai Reject. You know what? Hold on. I have a better idea. Because of how things unfold, you see, put you up there and bring you down here, make you a little bigger, bigger. There we go. I'll go with that. Got to find a key. Because we needs it. We needs it, we needs it, we needs it. Mwahaha! Hello, thank you.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Oh man, there was one there.
That should disable the pressure plates.
Log 2. This journal entry is dated several weeks ago. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Eider. Strange. What can they accomplish here that Inquisitor Ludwin can't? We will have to observe from afar and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire's coming for us. You didn't even wait to see what I would do. You just saw me and you
If
tried
you
to
want
kill
help
me.
running through that, just say the word.
What?
That's all of them.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
Yes, I do. And we just fought a couple. I hear it, but I don't see it.
More blessed spiders. Foot to me. What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this saga again.
Sense of moment knows you're coming.
Keep quiet.
Good night, prayer. This ragged piece of parchment contains a morbid prayer to Skane. Or Skan. Oh, quiet slave, accept this offering as worthy sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into hiding will I return to escape the light of scrutiny, and in your name resist the yoke of stifling authority. So this might have been what I was hearing. Thank you, it only needs one. Let's get out of here. That's where we came from. Whoops. And this is where we need to go.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Yep.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Alright, we gotta change. How do I get up there? Definitely not like that.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much time on their hands.
Point for you!
Over there, 11. Probably disables the blades, for all the good it does from here.
Should have known that was going to be the spot for this. But no, I had to be dumb and try to enter it.
You're not getting... Let's show up!
Come on.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed 8 point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
At least I got a lockpick from you. That's nice. Made my foot go to sleep. What?
Eyes open. Well, that was fun.
Log 3, this journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to the living lands, and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and halt destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. So you're causing the bloodshed. You attempted to kill me, and now I'm killing you. Do you not see how the prophecy has unfolded?
you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Him, dude. Someone's up ahead.
What was that?
Here we go.
Oh, this is the area I was talking about. Nice. Alright, we came from here. We just go around. Thought it was like something else extra, but no, we're gonna come out over to this way. Which is over
I would
here.
have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Log 4. This journal entry was penned very recently. We killed the envoy and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they're coming for me. What can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? So you pretty much know you're dead.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Bro, just surrender. Just surrender so we can talk.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
You're asking me? Apparently I haven't finished business. I'm asking the questions here. You may answers, justice, and an apology. Doesn't matter, this ends now.
You deserve all of that. And more. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So, wasn't it the Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisans? Not my boot. Why attack me and not the ambassador? Did you really think killing me would improve things?
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
Are you suggesting the ambassador had something to do with the Claviger's death? The result of the infected bear's attack, so you decided to kill me because the Claviger died?
I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it? In any case, it was not the Claviger's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
Come again?
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
In truth, I have had visions when I touched Audra in the Living Lands.
Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
And look where that got you. Do you still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now? I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done. Great, thanks for getting me involved in your bullshit. What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Confess to the Steel Garrote, and maybe they'll show you mercy. Take your people and leave before I change my mind. What do you have against Ader? Anyway, Kai, what would you do?
The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Adir.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. You mean it? no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
It's not why I'm here.
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go?
You made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it. Tell your people that adherents know the meaning of fairness. Your quarrel was never with me. Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Oh, now it pops up.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Bring the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your move. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know this envoy isn't going to stab us in the back?
The Deerans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase. You're not what I expected.
You're welcome.
I won't forget your mercy.
Brothers and sisters of Paradise, it is well past time to push these Adiran dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Ader. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate than subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. Oh, man. I bet those daggers would be nice to have. Unsent correspondence. Claviger Eamon, your help has not gone unnoticed, and it is appreciated. But there is so much more to be done. The Adherents will not stop until they have taken control of every last inch of Paradise, if not the entirety of the living lands. We do need more to stand against them. More resources, more arms, more armor. Most importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person between my rebels and your militia. There's no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperials from our home. Think about it. Why? I should have ate that.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, boy. Let's talk about it at camp.
drop is all it takes to protect yourself. Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn. The only potion known to protect against the plague.
Helia, goddess of birds and some other things as well. This is where the wealthy go to be seen celebrating Helia.
Oh, Sky Mother, Queen of Birds, forgive me. I promise to never, ever run afoul of you again. Forgive me, I meant no offense.
He took it very seriously.
Welcome to our shrine, Envoy.
Wodica. She's gotten a lot more popular since your people arrived.
Hear me, Paradise. Did we not come here to escape the Empire?
Alright, we're gonna get to the ambassador, and that is where I'll stop for now. Try and get some sleep. Slowly etching my schedule back. Hopefully I can sleep a little longer.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Hugh.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Oh yes, that's good.
You what?
Oh boy.
Envoy, tell me this isn't true.
You showed remorse, so I forgave him. I'm not a monster. He agreed to leave Paradise. That's all that matters. The Emperor sent me to carry out his will. I don't owe you an explanation. The killer was following a prophecy. It wasn't personal or political.
When an Imperial envoy is killed in the streets, the motive is irrelevant. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
Ludwig raises a fuss. Just let me do the talking.
Well, she will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
Do you really need Marius and me here for the groveling, or...?
No, there won't be no groveling.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Can't say I'm too familiar with Animancy. What do I need to know? Where does Fior Messiverno fit in with the Dream Scourge? What do you expect me to find there?
Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
How does one do animancy exactly?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical.
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
It sounds pretty interesting, actually.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect me to find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Well... Is it Ludwin?
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwin. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Visitor Ludwin, your reputation precedes you. Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwin.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
He's got more backbone than I would have thought.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. Da, 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 da.
I've been saying this all along, but his solution was to go over my head, to summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
We have to get help somewhere. The Living Lands needs us. Maybe my influence can help steer them in a better direction. Animancy could help us fight the Dream Scourge. She always liked this.
You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
Well, okay then.
She is going to be a problem.
At least she's on our side. You have to admit, she might have a point. She doesn't share our concerns about the Dream Scourge.
Sometimes I wonder. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Since Liviana gave you a clean bill of health, you're officially cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
So, standard for the Living Lands then.
A fair point. No one survives this place without losing a little sanity along the way.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
So I'm stopping here. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Everyone, please do take care. I appreciate you.